Hello and welcome to day 6 of Yoga for Singers. So we've been talking about sound, onsets, how we initiate sound. And I thought it'd be nice to do some yoga poses which will open the throat chakra and just get the energy moving in that area. We'll also be doing a little bit of self-massage, some of the big muscle groups in our neck especially, because we can carry a lot of tension in our necks and that can really get in the way of some of the sounds we create. So let's begin. I think it's appropriate to start with 3 ohms. Please feel free to pick your own pitch that's comfortable for you. Allow the sound out. Don't worry. Don't self-judge. Don't think it needs to be perfect. It could be full of pops and squeaks. That's fine. It's a nice moment to practice our balanced onset. So let's do that together. Let's settle in. Feel our hip bones on the earth. I want to close your eyes and just take 2 big breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You might want to choose to bat your eyelashes and open your eyelids. And let's do our Om. Inhale. Om. 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 Beautiful. Let's begin with some neck rolls. Take the nose and draw a smooth, slow, circular line with the nose. Breathing in as you reach the sky and exhaling towards the earth. Inhale and exhale. Let's reverse that circle. Inhale to the sky. And exhale. Make sure you're going slow and steady and not causing yourself any pain. You might notice little creaks and pops, but there shouldn't be any pain. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Clasping the fingers, we're going to put the knuckles under the chin and we're going to be stretching the platysma muscle. This is a really big sheet of muscle that attaches just on the chin and goes all the way down to the collarbone. It's right in front of the larynx, and so when we hold tightness here, it can really affect the whole area. So this stretch might be enough, but if you do a couple and you want to go a little further, place your tongue onto the roof of your mouth as you go up and down. And you could even wrap your bottom lip around your bottom teeth, keep the tongue lifted on the roof of the mouth and do the stretch. But you just choose whatever feels comfortable for you. So let's put the knuckles under, bring our elbows close together. And as we inhale, we're going to lift and open. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Remember, just go to where you're comfortable. Inhale. And exhale. I'm going to try with my lip around my bottom lip, my bottom teeth. Beautiful. Excellent. Give your shoulders circles backwards. And let's bring them forward. All right. We're going to lift up our right hand, putting it over onto the other side of our head, and just gently guide the ear to your shoulder. If you want to maximize this, you could bring your other hand to the earth. And if you want even more, you could bring your hand behind you and up into your back. And just breathe into the stretch. Beautiful. Release. And we'll come to the other side, bringing your left hand up and over, placing it on your head, guiding your ear towards your shoulder, stretching your hand out or behind you, and breathe into the stretch. One more breath. And release. Lovely. Let's come forward into cat-cow. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We inhale, drop the belly, carb line with the nose, open the throat, and we exhale. Open the back body. Inhale, open the front body. Exhale, open the back body. Inhale, open the front body. And exhale. Open the back body. Curl the toes under. Lift the hips to the sky and pedal it out. We are now in downward facing dog. Really feel the chest opening as you pull your heart towards the earth through your hands. You might find some stillness and see how close the heels are to the earth. There's no competition here. You could still be bent knees if that's the most comfortable. That's absolutely fine. All right, walking slowly the feet to meet the hands. Relaxing here, relax the head, relax all of the muscles in the neck. You might want to shake yes and no. All right, let's come up. So bending the knees, breathing in. Rolling up, hands to the sky. Through Anjali Mudra into Tadasana. All right, we're going to do a short flow to wake up the body. And then we're going to do some throat chakra opening poses. So here we go. Breathing in. Exhale, come all the way down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, walk the hands forward to plank. Inhale. Exhale, you could chaturanga or you come all the way down. Uncurl the toes. Inhale into baby cobra. Exhale, curl the toes under. Coming back to downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Walk the feet up to meet the hands. And inhale, lift up to the sky. Exhale, dovetail back down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, place the hands on the earth and step the feet back into plank. Inhale forward. Chaturanga or come down to baby cobra. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Beautiful. Come down to the knees and let's shift back onto our backs. Place the feet on the earth and let's slowly roll down, activating that pelvic floor all the way to the earth. Bring the feet a little closer to your hip bones. Tuck your shoulder blades under. Hands, palms face the earth. And we're going to go into bridge pose. We did this last time. So, activate the pelvic floor. Rolling all the way up. And exhale, coming all the way down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, engage the pelvic floor, rolling up the spine. Feel the length in the back of the throat. Inhale and exhale. Roll all the way down. All right, we're going to move into plow pose. Now, this is lovely for the back of the throat. And you might want to use a prop. You might want to use, you might not want to do the full expression of the pose. So I'll give you a few options. So the first option is bring your feet up. And we're just going to play with lifting the hip bones up. And you might notice that your pelvic floor is going to activate when we do this. That is encouraged. Now this is where you might want to leave it. You might want to use a block. And as you come up, put the block under your hips and stay there. You might want to come all the way up. Use your hands to open the back of the throat. And if you're ready, you might want to tap a foot down. Or you might want to bring both feet down into plow pose. And if you're here or wherever you are, just take 3 breaths, opening the back of the throat. If you're in plow pose, reach up, hold the ankles, and slowly guide yourself back, rolling through every vertebra. When you get to the base, drop the knees and hug them in. Well done. Now we're going to do a counter pose. Fish pose. Lengthen your feet. Tuck your hands under your hip bones. And I want you to, we're going to inhale and lift onto our elbows. Keep your eyes on your toes. Open your chest. And when you're ready, keep your chest open and gaze back. 3 breaths here. Feel how open the chest and the throat can feel in this pose. You're welcome to put the tongue on the roof of the mouth, and you're welcome to put the bottom lip over the bottom teeth to further stretch the platysma muscle. Last breath in. And release. Let your hands come out from under the hip bones. Let's bring the knees in. And we're going to do a little side stretch. So bringing the hips to the right and the knees to the left. Open your right arm. Turn to look at your right hand. Bring your knees back through center. Shift your hips to the left. Bring your knees down. Open your left arm and gaze to your left hand. Bring your knees back in. And let's lengthen the legs. Bring the arms up. Give yourself a nice stretch. Float the arms to the floor, palms facing up, legs a little further than hip distance apart. And just notice the throat chakra. How activated it feels. You might have found this quite intense. You might have had some feelings or thoughts about your life and your communication come up. You might have had some realizations about sound, onsets. Just allow that to happen. And let's just take a few moments in Shavasana together. When you're ready, start to do little movements with your hands, toes, fingers, moving up to your wrists, ankles, shoulders, hips. You might want to rock your head side to side. Maybe take a big stretch. Come on to your left side when you're ready. Couple of breaths here. And then we'll meet in Sukhasana. Now let's breathe in and do 3 dragon's breath. So with dragon's breath, you can look up to your third eye. You can keep your eyes open when you do this, or you can close your eyes, or you don't have to do that at all. And the idea is to really just let the exhale out. Don't self-judge, just have some fun. Let's do it together. We're going to do 3. Inhale and inhale. Inhale. Let's close this practice with one final Om. Om. Namaste.